Which is safer, weighted bar dips or weighted ring dips? A lot of people who are experts at weight training will tell you if you're going to add serious weight to dips, do them on parallel bars and don't do them on rings. And the reasoning is when you push yourself down, okay, and when you push yourself up on bars, you just basically have to push against the bars. Everything stays there. You just need to push, and that's all you have to concentrate on. When you do it on rings, you need to stabilize the rings and stabilize your body all the way down and all the way up, and it is shaky at best. So if you're going to add serious weight, do it on bars. I think something completely different, and this is the reason why. Okay, what is the biggest problem that most people have as they get older and as they're lifting weights? Their joints get sore because of just pushing so much. Why is your shoulder so screwed up? Because, I was lifting so much heavy, doing so much heavy bench, and now my shoulder's screwed up. Why is your back screwed up? Because I was just throwing this huge amount of weight into the air for snatches or cleans or clean and jerk, and your body's not meant to throw 300 pounds up and then catch it, okay? So that's actually like one of the biggest problems that I see as people get older is just the overuse, the amount of weight that they put on their joints. So think of it like this. When I first started doing ring dips, the first thing I noticed is I could do about 50% as many repetitions as bar dips. Okay? As a matter of fact, before I could do ring dips, I had to learn just to stabilize myself in the support position for a minute. That was a hard enough workout in itself, much less actually going down and going all the way up again, okay? So let's say you can do 20 repetitions of bar dips with your body weight. You'll be lucky if you can get 10 after a little bit of practice on the rings, okay? So let's add some weight to that. My goal right now, because I am doing bar dips, even though it's probably not a good idea, okay? I haven't had any problems yet. I'm doing well. I'm feeling fine. But I'm addicted to the idea of using 180 additional pounds around my waist while I'm doing 2 sets of 5 repetitions of weighted bar dips, okay? I'm at 155 pounds right now for 2 sets of 5, so I need to put another 25 on it. I will meet my lifetime goal, okay? Which will be, my goal weight is like 180, 190 pounds body weight, so that would be like my body weight plus my body weight for 2 sets of 5. Now, let me tell you this. When I was doing weighted ring dips, do you know what my goal was? When I was doing weighted ring dips, my goal was body weight plus 90 pounds, okay? My goal was my body weight plus half of my body weight in additional weight, because it is so much more difficult. Now, what I'm saying is, if you use rings and it is that much more difficult, and you're only half as strong as you are with bar dips, you're in effect going to be getting the same workout. You're going to be using the same amount of strength, building the same amount of muscle, doing ring dips with half the weight that you would be using for bar dips. So that means instead of doing 180 pounds additional weight for 2 sets of 5 bar dips, I would use 90 additional pounds, half the weight. Imagine the difference. How much less stress would that be on my joints? How much less stress would that be on my tendons? How much less stress would that be on my ligaments? It would, however, be a lot of stress on my muscles because I need to contract and flex everything all the way down to stabilize all the way down and all the way up. So, like I said, I really respect the guy who came up with starting strength. It's a way to use like power movements to build strength and therefore build muscle for beginners, okay? And he has sometimes, if you don't want to do bench, you can just do weighted dips instead. And even he says, although I respect him so much, even he says, make sure you do them on bars, you're going to screw yourself up. But like I said, this is something where I respectfully disagree with a lot of the authorities on the subject, because the fact of the matter is, anything that you can do to make an exercise more difficult so that you have to use less weight is really good for your longevity, is really good for your joint health, because you'll get the same workout with less stress and less strain on the joints, tendons, and ligaments.